very good morning.
We have time for one more question. We'll go to Victor.
The report is honest about the extraordinary promise of this technology. Used well, AI could be the most powerful engine for development, speeding the world's progress on everything from health and hunger to learning and climate. But the panel is just as clear-eyed about the harm artificial intelligence can cause. We are focused today on the future. The more AI advances without shared rules, the less say governments and people will have in the outcome. So my message to governments is simple: do not wait. This is a preliminary report. The panel will keep working as the technology evolves, and it does not work alone. Next week in Geneva, the first global dialogue on AI governance will begin to turn science into shared action with every nation at the same table. The science is here. We can no longer say we did not know. What we do with it is now up to all of us.
What you're receiving is the floor of our concern, not the ceiling. You know, when you get 40 scientists from 40 different contexts and you have to make them agree, you don't drift toward the most alarming claim, you build toward the center. The most contested findings demand the most evidence and the most negotiation. So everything in this report cleared that bar. It is the minimum we all agree on, and that is alarming enough. This is a phrase that stood out for me. Without facts, you can't have truth. Without truth, you can't have trust. Without these three, we don't have a shared reality. We have no democracy. That's the trend we're seeing, right? That is not speculation. It is in the report with the evidence attached. But we're not telling you the future is written because it isn't.
Thank you. Yoshua, please.
So the decisions we're making today about AI will have lasting consequences for individuals, businesses, institutions, democracy, and maybe more than that. Our goal here is to help understand AI's opportunities, risks, and impacts. There are still no known technical guarantees that AI will follow our instructions, norms, or laws, and instead, as she mentioned, growing evidence to the contrary, including AI acting deceptively. But things would be simple if, on the other hand, it wasn't also the case that AI was unlocking useful applications across domains like health, agriculture, science, while its adoption and its benefits are accelerating unevenly across countries and sectors.
Thank you. Maria and Joshua, thank you very much.
As AI capabilities continue to grow, if they continue, the gap between the haves and the have-nots is likely to grow. And I don't think we're taking the full measure of that. To realize the full benefits of AI while minimizing its risk, we need to tackle all of these issues, and it has to be at the international level because AI, and in particular its misuses like cyber attacks, are not limited by borders.
Great question. Okay. Sorry.
There are ways to develop AI that will be heavily focused on honest answers and factuality. It may not be the most profitable way to develop AI, but it is possible to make those choices collectively. We can choose in which direction we can take the technology. The technology is not some God-given thing. It is developed by humans under societal rules and incentives.